Rightio there, hello everybody, and welcome back to another stream of the G-Gamer 101 with another Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 stream. As you can see, we are at night today here at Glasgow, and I thought we might as well do a night flight today, as it's nice to do something for a change. We're going to go ahead and load in. We're in the Airbus A319 today. Just quickly before we do load in, I'm just going to check that everything has configured and loaded. Okay, so once again we are in the Airbus A319. Once again, I apologise, we are 15 minutes late from my original schedule, but we are all good. This will be a nice little short hop today. So we're in the Airbus A319. Nice to have something different for a change, but yeah, it should be nice. Let's go ahead and load in. Let our pop-out manager pop out our panels for us. And yeah, shortly we'll be on our way. Obviously the cockpit will look a little bit different. Well, it won't look different, it will look better. But yeah, it'll be nice to, it's very quiet. Nice to have something else for a change. So without further ado, let's go ahead and power up the aircraft. So we'll do batteries 1 and batteries 2. And then we go on to some external power, and let's get some lights on. Alright, perfect. Perfecto. Let's go ahead, get some more light on, turn all of this on. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get boarding started right away. Go ahead and import our flight plan into the our iPad there. There you go, that's just come on here. Turn on that. It's going to give me notifications. We are a little bit late, but that's okay. Let's go ahead, connect our jetway to the aircraft. 150, so we've got a full flight today, and let's begin boarding right away. Then we'll tell our cabin crew to begin. Let's go ahead and align our IRS, and right away let's get into programming our flight plan. Let's turn that on too, and let's go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this flight. On behalf of the entire crew, my name is Astrid Hansen, and I'm joined by my wonderful colleagues. Thank you for flying with us today.
Go ahead and start uploading our flight plan into the MCDU.
And stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, feel free to reach out to any member of the crew. We appreciate your cooperation and wish you a pleasant journey.
Okay, let's just go ahead, get our flight plan, because we just need to get the local weather. This, what has just been printed out, is all the fuel and stuff we are expecting, so we could just put that to the side. And we are expecting to go from EGP. So we're just getting our weather information. So EGPF. Send that off. And then we want our ATIS 2, so EGPF. Do that using Beyond ATC. And then we can go ahead, go to our init page and start entering. So we are going from EGPF to EGLL. Put that in there. Our flight number is BA1489. By the way, I did get all this information from Flight Radar, so this is as realistic as possible. Our cost index is 15, so 15. And our cruising altitude is 25,000 feet. As I said, it's a quite a short hop. Okay. Then we can go ahead back to our MCD page, go to A to CU, Go to AIC menu again and go to flight init request. Our flight number is BA1489. We are departing from EGPF and our destination is EGLL as London Heathrow. Let that populate for us. Okay, there we go. So our alternate is EGCC, which I believe is Stansted or Manchester, I'm not sure. And then ETE is our estimated flight time is 55 minutes. So quite a short flight. Then we can go ahead and go to our ATC request, go to our pre-prep clearance and get our gate number. So, cabin crew, what gate number are we at? This is where our ATIS current is also going to be useful.
We're at gate 21, Captain.
So we are at gate 21, so we can just go ahead and enter that right away. Our ATIS current is November, that is current here, and obviously we are at EGPF. Perfect. So go ahead and send that off. We're going to go ahead and get a notification that's going to pop up now on our printer, and that's just going to tell us our clearance has been confirmed. There we go. I'll leave that in there. Yeah, currently 24 out of the 150 passengers are on board. We should get a message on the DCDU here in just a second. Then, because this is going to be quite a quick boarding process, we can go ahead and start our APU up. There we go. Got on the APU page, and then you can see it start up on the camera there. Okay. It's good. That's come up. So we'll go ahead and print that off. Go ahead and tell Wilco, and we'll send that off. Okay. Now it comes through. Wilco. Perfect. Now we can go ahead and start programming our route into the MCDU. So our departure, we're going from there. It's saying we're cleared to London Heathrow via runway 05 right. Our departure start is Norby 1 Juliet. Go ahead and insert that. Climb via SID to 6,000 feet. Squawk 3723. When ready to call ground, 121.775. I'll go and just check that in the beyond ATC frequency. 121.705. Perfect. Close. Close. Perfect. That is our clearance. Now we can go ahead and program our route. Our APU is able now. Let's go ahead and switch to off external power. And now we're on the APU's power. Go ahead and turn on the APU bleed to get some air pumping into the cabin. Then we can go ahead to our routing page. Currently 40 passengers out of the 150 on board. So our routing is, just go down all the way down, so Norbo, and then from Norbo we'll start entering. Sorry. So from Norbo, go ahead and select. So our airways, we are going via the Tango 256 to Rimpno, so RIPNO. Insert that. Then from Ripno we can go ahead and enter the other one, so AKOMU. Doesn't seem like that's been registered. AK Ripno and AKOM U. Yeah, it's not registered. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and skip that waypoint then. No, A key. Weird. Okay, we'll go ahead and enter the one after that, which is VAM E Bravo. Then to Nagra. Sorry, that was just one of my friends asking me to play. Nagra. So N U G R A. And then from there we can go ahead and enter our arrival. So we are landing via the ILS 27 left at Heathrow, via the Nagra 1 hotel, and we'll get our transition closer to the time. Our ILS is literally just about to align now. Let's go ahead. Oh. Whoops. Oh, how do I get? Let's try and figure out how to get this down. Oh, there you go. Sorry. Hopefully that will go away soon. Alright, 27 left. Yeah, that's all good. That is basically our whole flight plan that's being computed into MCDU. Get some fuel pumping into these engines now, which means it will begin. There you go. So you can see them, they're starting to spin now. In fact, I could probably turn them off if there's already some fuel in them. Probably from the last flight someone did in this aircraft. Okay. Just left. Okay. Then we can go ahead and enter our fuel. Now, once again, as I always say, the fuel can change, but if it changes, just go ahead and adapt to it. So the fuel we're currently estimating, we'll use the one on our flight plan here. So currently we are estimating 56.2 out of the 30.0. That's what they're currently expecting will be loaded into the aircraft, and our block fuel is going to be 55.4. Go ahead and put that in, and then after that we can go ahead and enter our secondary flight plan. So we go EG. So it's EGPF to EGPF. Put that in. Go back to secondary flight plan. Basically put in everything we just put in, apart from the waypoints. So we're taking off via runway 05 via the Norby 1 Juliet departure. And we'll go ahead and land at the same runway of ILS 05 via this star, let's say. And then basically, as you can see on the flight plan, if you can see that on here, basically it just circles us round and will head us back. And most likely, if we do need to make an emergency turn, they'll just give us a visual approach, they'll give us the headings, but it's always best just to have it, just in case ATC do not have it. So, last but not least is our takeoff performance. We can go ahead and use our takeoff performance calculator. We're currently 77 passengers on board. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and use that now. And obviously, this can change.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this flight. On behalf of the entire crew, my name is Astrid Hansen, and I'm joined by my wonderful colleagues. Thank you for flying with us today. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, feel free to reach out to any member of the crew. We appreciate your cooperation and wish you a pleasant journey.
Okay, just checking the local QNH. Oh, local QNH is 109er. Good job, I checked that. Tow is all good. Wind 06. So wind needs to change to 0. Oh. 06. 11. Temperature 18. That's the same. Mac tow. Yeah. Calculate that. So we are doing a flex takeoff today. So 139. 139. 142. Our flaps are going to be 1 up 0.5. Our flex temperature is going to be 79. Oh, didn't go in. Oh, I forgot to put the slash in. 1 slash up. It's a good thing with the Airbus, if you do put it in something wrong, Airbus is very specific, so if you don't put like the slash in, it won't allow you to put what you need in. Our flex temperature is 79 degrees. And yeah, that's pretty much everything in the flight computer that you need to enter. Now, obviously, we will check once everyone is on board. Currently, we're looking at 95 out of the 150 passengers on board. Our clearance has been confirmed, so nothing to worry about that. And yeah, we're pretty much almost there. I'm going to go ahead and get a quick drink of water. And then we will do our checklist and we will be good to go. I'll go and put that in the throttles here. So yeah, it should be good.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this flight. On behalf of all of us, my name is Astrid Hansen and I'm joined by my wonderful colleagues. Thank you for flying with us today. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, feel free to reach out to any member of the crew. We appreciate your cooperation and wish you a pleasant journey.
Okay, let's go ahead and have a look. Keeps. Need to turn off those notifications if it's not going to stop, but anyway. Let's go ahead and do our pre-flight checklist. So parking brake is on, weather radar is off, protective windshield is off, spoilers are armed/retracted, flaps are set to. Our flaps are retracted, engine start, selector is set to normal. Thrust levers are set to idle, both engine master switches are set to off, anti-skid is on, landing gear levers down, wipers are off, battery 1 and 2 are on, our external power is off as we have switched to the APU. Engine fire tests are now going to be performed. So we do IP first, we'll do engine 1, and then we do engine 2. Perfect. And as the lights have been tested, probe window heat is set to auto, anti-ice is off, air conditioning is as required, AC brake pressure are checked, ECAM status has been checked, ECAM recall has been checked, radio panels are set up, barrier is set to QNH 1009. EFIS is 10 nautical miles. We are cleared for our pre-flight and cockpit preparation checklist. So it looks like everything is going to match up. Obviously, we'll double check before we do head out to the runway. So our the ground frequency was 121.705. I know I did put that in, but I forgot to put it on the right VHF. There you go. As you can see, it is starting to get a little bit more dark now. Go ahead and turn on our fuel pumps, get some fuel pumping into those engines. APU is all good. Yeah, we are all good. Everything has been successfully loaded. I don't think we've missed anything. So our speed has successfully loaded in 6,000 feet. Actually, I don't need to level off. Alright. 126 passengers are on board. Hopefully, I'll give my departure briefing in a second. I'm going to go ahead and head out to the runway as quickly as possible.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this flight. On behalf of all of us, my name is Astrid Hansen and I'm joined by my wonderful colleagues. Thank you for flying with us today. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, feel free to reach out to any member of the crew. We appreciate your cooperation and wish you a pleasant journey.
Okay, any second we will be completing boarding. We're currently 135 out of 150 passengers on board now. Okay, everything has been set. Our squawk, everything you could possibly think of has been set. Busiest. So yeah, our flight plan has successfully loaded. Perfect. So yeah, hopefully we can get up to our cruising altitude right away and then we can stay out there for like 25 minutes. And then we will descend. So yeah, a 55-minute flight. In fact, we'll go ahead and disconnect everything from the jetway, apart from our jetway, of course, as we're still using that to board. Okay, we are currently, hopefully, yep, we have completed boarding. Cabin crew, that is boarding complete, Alright.
Boarding is complete, Captain.
Okay, 56, everything. Yeah, everything matches up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have completed boarding. Thank you for your patience. We will be departing shortly. Please ensure your seatbelts are fastened and your seats are in the upright position.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome on board this British Airways flight BA1489 with a service from Glasgow to Heathrow. This is your co-pilot speaking, and a very warm welcome on board this flight today. We're estimated to fly flight time of around 55 minutes, and we're expected to be cruising at an altitude of 25,000 feet. On behalf of the entire British Airways crew, thank you for choosing to fly with us today, and we're going to go ahead and depart now. Once again, we apologise for the delay. There was just a few errors we had, difficulties we had with the aircraft earlier, just a few fixes, but we are all good to go now. On behalf of the entire British Airways team, we want to thank you for choosing us to fly with us today, and our cabin crew will shortly be giving a very important safety demonstration, which I'll be showing you within the next few minutes. Thank you for your patience, and I'll give you some more information when we're on our approach. Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and disconnect everything. So jetway has been disconnected. We're going to go ahead and switch to our pushback frequency now. Airbus 489 radio check. And
Airbus 489, reading you loud and clear.
Airbus 489, good evening, ready for pushback and engine start.
Airbus 489 at Glasgow ground, pushback approved. Face north.
Pushback approved, face north, Airbus 489. We're all good. Parking brake is released. Be queued for the pushback truck. Pushback now starting. Engine 2 set to start.
Ladies and
Transponder is set to
gentlemen,
auto.
welcome aboard. We are currently preparing for departure to our destination with an estimated flight time of about 60 minutes. Please pay close attention to the following safety demonstration, as it contains important information for your safety, even if you are a frequent flyer. Fasten your seatbelts by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and pull the strap to tighten. The seatbelt must be fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. Please return your seatbacks and tray tables to the upright position and ensure your window blinds are open for takeoff and landing. Mobile phones and electronic devices must be set to flight mode. Laptops and larger devices should be securely stowed during takeoff and landing. Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes are prohibited anywhere on board, including the lavatories. Oxygen masks will drop automatically if required. Pull the mask firmly, place it over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. Remember to secure your own mask before assisting others. Life vests are located under your seat or between the seats. To put it on, pull it over your head, fasten it, and inflate it only after leaving the aircraft. Special life vests
Engine
for
1
children
on.
are available. Floor-level lighting will guide you to the nearest exit, which is clearly marked. Please note that the nearest exit may be behind you. In case of evacuation, leave all personal belongings behind and follow all safety instructions from the crew immediately. If a power bank or any electronic device becomes unusually warm, emits smoke, or shows signs of damage, please inform a member of the crew immediately. The safety information card in your seat pocket contains all details. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, thank you, cabin crew. We're currently successfully lit engine 2, and we are now lighting engine 1. We'll go ahead and request our taxi clearance in a second. We are going to flaps to 1 today, so we'll go ahead and set those now. In a second, we'll go ahead and turn off our APU. Okay, let's go ahead and check our hydraulics are working. Pitch trim up, pitch trim down, left and right. Rudder, we are all good. Go ahead and set that to normal now, and put our APU bleed on now. Let's go ahead. Airbus 489, ready for pushback. Ready for taxi to runway 05.
Airbus 489, taxi to holding point Golf, runway 05 via Mike Golf.
Taxi to runway 05 via Mike Golf, hold position Golf, Airbus 489. Okay, release parking brakes, we are cleared for taxi. Okay, let's go ahead and taxiing to runway 05. So yeah, should be good.
Easy 143 Charlie, taxi to ramp 65 via Bravo, Alpha, Kilo.
Taxi to ramp 65 via Bravo, Alpha, Kilo, easy 143 Charlie.
Okay, so we're approaching the runway. Cabin crew, please take your seats for immediate takeoff.
Cabin is secure and the crew are taking their seats now.
Perfect. So any second we're going to go ahead and get our departure clearance, and we're going to need to switch to a different frequency.
Airbus 489, contact Glasgow Tower 118.805, have a good evening.
Contact Tower 118.805, Airbus 489, have a good evening. Go ahead and do that when we're holding short, because there's no planes behind us. So we need to go ahead.
Runway 5.
Sorry, 1188.05, because we're probably going to get immediate takeoff, so let's just go ahead and do our flaps. So you want nose, strobe is on auto, both fuel pumps are now on, auto brake is off. To configure test, we are cleared to request our departure clearance. Airbus 489, holding short runway 05.
Airbus 489 at Glasgow Tower, wind 060 degrees, 11 knots, runway 05 cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 05 right, Airbus 489. Right, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go on. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and turn on to the runway now. Going to go ahead and do straight off takeoff, so we're not going to stop at the runway. Climb mode is on.
On runway 5 remaining 7,500 feet.
Of 100 knots. V1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up.
Airbus 489er, contact Scottish Control 127.275.
Contact Scottish Control 127.275 Airbus 489. Go ahead and do that on the frequency now. Airbus 489, good evening, at flight level 210, climb to flight level 6000.
Airbus 489, Scottish Control. Good evening, identified. Climb flight level 120.
Climb flight level 120, Airbus 489. Flaps set to 1. Go ahead and make our turn back south down to London Heathrow. We all good, another successful takeoff. Huge chunk of rainy weather coming, so it was nice to get out before that came. Go ahead and put our speed up to 240 now, up to 26. In a second I will be giving radio communications and tuning frequencies to my captain just before we reach flight level, and then I'm going to head off quickly and then I'll be back when we do our approach. Okay, we're at a good altitude now. In a second we'll be able to turn off our wing lights and our landing lights.
Airbus 489, contact Scottish Control 124.825.
Contact Scottish Control 124.825 Airbus 489. Scottish Control, Airbus 489, good evening, at flight level 10,000 feet, climb to flight level 120.
Airbus 489 of Scottish Control, identified, climb flight level 250.
Dear guests, thank you for flying with us today. The use of approved electronic
Climb to
devices
flight level
is now
250,
permitted in
Airbus
flight
489.
mode. Our cabin service will begin shortly, and we appreciate your patience as we prepare for your comfort. Enjoy the flight. Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. You are now free to move about the cabin. Please remember to keep your personal belongings secure. If you need any assistance, do not hesitate to ask. Thank you and enjoy the flight.
In my opinion, I do prefer doing the night flights, because you can see everything a lot better and they just seem a bit more cozier. But it's nice doing it. I'm still over 360 nautical miles away from the airport, so we're going to still be at our cruising altitude for a while. So it'll be nice. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and give radio communications to my captain now. He's going to go ahead and tune the frequencies and respond to any ATC. Oh, we had a bit of lightning there. Yeah, and we're about to be reaching our cruising altitude in a second. And then I'm going to quickly hop off and then I'll be back, because it's around a 15-minute flight. So, we're almost there. And then the cabin crew will do their service and everything. This guy keeps inviting me. It's because he probably sees me online. But anyway, it's okay. Gonna make our final turn south, and then we'll be on a solid course. Lovely jubbly. Alright guys, we're about to reach our cruising altitude. I'll be back in around 20 to 25 minutes as we will be beginning our descent then. But for the minute, peace out and enjoy the flight. Because it's such a short flight, I'm just going to keep the view in the cockpit. And it's nice anyway, so you can see some famous landmarks. But yeah guys, enjoy the flight across the United Kingdom.
Dear guests, we are now cruising comfortably. The cabin crew will begin the snack and beverage service shortly. Be sure to try our delicious salmon sandwiches and refreshing berry juice, which are quite popular. After the service, selected items from our onboard shop will be available for you to browse. Thank you for flying with us.
Scottish Control, Easy 204 Romeo, passing 7,100 feet, climbing to flight level 170. Easy 204 Romeo, Scottish Control identified. Easy 204 Romeo, contact Scottish Control 130.975, good day. Contact Scottish Control 130.975, Easy 204 Romeo. Scottish Control, Logan 2 Whiskey Foxtrot, good evening, flight level 180. Logan 2 Whiskey Foxtrot, Scottish Control identified. Logan 2 Whiskey Foxtrot, contact Scottish Control 124.5.
Centre on 124.5, Logan 2 Whiskey Foxtrot.
Airbus 489 and contact Scottish Control 118.78.
Contact Scottish Control 118.78, Airbus 489er, have a good evening. Scottish Control, Airbus 489er, good evening, flight level 250.
Airbus 489 Scottish Control identified.
Okay, so it looks like we're having some turbulence that's gonna pop up in a second. So I'm just gonna go ahead and as we can see here, these yellow and green. It just means we've got some turbulence coming up ahead that we're probably gonna hit. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tell the cabin crew to secure the cabin. Ladies and gentlemen, I need to. Sorry. Cabin crew, please could you ask everyone to take their seats? I'm going to go ahead and turn the seatbelt sign on, as we are going to be expecting some turbulence in literally just a few minutes, and then it'll be turned off, and then we'll be in our approach. So could you please just tell everyone the reason why the seatbelt sign is going on, because there is going to be some turbulence coming up.
Understood, Captain. I'll inform the passengers about the upcoming turbulence and the seatbelt sign. Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned the seatbelt sign back on due to expected turbulence shortly. Please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts. Thank you for your cooperation. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your lead flight attendant speaking. The captain has just turned on the fasten seatbelt sign, so we kindly ask you to return to your seats and secure your seatbelts. Thank you for your cooperation, and we appreciate your understanding.
Actually, I'll go ahead and turn it back off for the minute, just because we're a little bit away, and once we hit it, I'll turn it back on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign, and you are now free to move about the cabin. Please ensure your belongings are securely stowed, and feel free to reach out if you need anything. Thank you for flying with us today.
It seems to be moving up with us, so hopefully it doesn't hit Heathrow. Hopefully we'll be able to land before it does hit Heathrow, but maybe it might just be up here. Anyway.
Scottish Control, Ryanair 4, 2 Hotel Bravo. Good evening, passing flight level 206, climbing to flight level 370.
Ryanair 42 Hotel Bravo, Scottish Control identified.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain speaking. Very, very sorry for that slight little hump there. We just encountered a little bit of light air that made us just go up and down a little bit and even knocked our autopilot off. Once again, we're very, very sorry for that. We're basically back on schedule. We should be landing and beginning our descent in around a couple of minutes as we are approaching Heathrow. Thank you, and thank you for choosing British Airways flight today. Sorry for the delay.
Neptune 1 Alpha, Scottish Control identified. Ryanair 42 Hotel Bravo, contact Scottish Control 135.715.
Contact Scottish Control 135.715, Ryanair 42 Hotel Bravo.
Airbus 489, a cleared number 2 hotel arrival, runway 27 left.
Okay, I'll go ahead and take over the controls. Thank you, Captain. Cleared of either Nuggery 2 hotel arrival, runway 27 left to Airbus 489. Okay, we're going to have to go ahead and enter our destination data now. So, to runway 27 left. Okay, perfect. Now we're just going to go ahead and get our minimums back up. So go to sim brief. Go to our flight plan. Open it in our charts application. Okay. Cool. Wrong flight. Charts. Okay, let's go ahead. So let's assume. So okay. Let's go ahead here. So let's assume we're still doing an ILS approach. So we'll go ahead and go to our performance page. Go ahead and activate our approach phase. And let's just quickly go to MCD menu, ATCU, AIC menu, ATIS. EGLL. Send that. Just get that information there. So we get our QNH and everything we need to know in terms of our weather. There you go. So our QNH at the airport is coming up to 1008. Obviously this can change. The temperature is coming up to 20 degrees. The wind is 210 by the 21009er, and the barrow is, so for our approach, runway 27 left. If we're doing a regular ILS approach, so ILS approach, we would be going to 277 on our barrow. Yeah, oh yeah, seems like the turbulence has gone in front, so Heathrow are currently getting the turbulence at the minute. So yeah, that was good. So we'll do an runway 27 left ILS. So we're doing an ILS. Hope, fingers crossed, it is an ILS, because that's the easiest. Yeah. So if you couldn't see on my screen there, you could see there was this big chunk of weather here that I thought we were going to hit, but it turns out it's passing quite quickly, which is all good. So, right. So obviously that can change, but hopefully it won't. So in a second we will be telling our cabin crew to prepare for landing. Cabin crew, how's the cabin looking?
You are still on apron frequency.
Cabin crew, how's the cabin looking at the minute?
Cabin is secure, and I'll inform the passengers about the turbulence now.
Airbus 489, a report ready for descent.
Cabin crew, there's no turbulence. Okay, we can go ahead and give our descent.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
Ready
captain
for
has turned
descent.
the seatbelt sign back on.
Ready
due
for
to
descent,
expected turbulence
Airbus
shortly.
489.
Please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts. Thank you for your cooperation.
Descent to flight level 2,000 feet, Airbus 489. Okay, so we want 2,000 feet. Let's begin our descent now.
Airbus 489, a descent to flight level 200.
Descent to flight level 200, Airbus 489. Final approach course. Heathrow Tower.
Airbus 489, a contact London Control 134.39 have a good evening.
Contact London Control on 134.39, Airbus 489. So
Ryanair 669, a cleared
decimal.
for Lima arrival, runway 28 left. Cleared Axel for Lima, run.
Airbus 489 at flight level 240, descending via start 2000.
Airbus 489 at London Control identified.
Perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have left our cruising altitude and have started our approach to our destination. Please return to your seats, stow your tables, fasten your seat belts, and note that the use of the lavatories is no longer allowed. Thank you for your cooperation.
Go ahead and see
Contact
what
London
our
Control 132.84, quality 9 at Alpha November.
toe brake is going to be. Doing auto low. Thought that would be it. Perfect. Coming up to under 80 nautical miles away from London Heathrow. Which is cool. It's good. Cross orbit at flight level 200, descend, and then descend to flight level 150. Okay.
Ryanair 57 Charlie Echo. Contact London Control 132.84. Good day. Contact London Control 132.84. Ryanair 57 Charlie Echo.
Good.
Airbus 489, contact London Control 133.085.
Contact London Control 133.08 Airbus 489. Airbus 489 descending via star to 15,000 feet at flight level 203.
Airbus 489, a London Control identified.
Cabin crew, that's 20 minutes to landing, 20 minutes.
Cabin is secure, and I'll inform the passengers about the turbulence now.
There's no turbulence, but okay. Cabin crew, there's no turbulence.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned the seatbelt sign back on due to expected turbulence shortly. Please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts. Thank you for your cooperation.
Spot it at
Ladies
flight
and
level
gentlemen, this is your lead
150.
flight attendant
Descend
speaking.
flight level
The captain has just
7,000.
turned on the fasten seatbelt
QNH
sign, so we kindly ask you
1008.
to return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts. Thank you for your cooperation.
They're giving me quite strict instructions on these stars today, so they're telling me to be at certain altitudes at the different stars. Okay, that's all good. We are approaching Heathrow quickly but surely. Okay, we're all looking good for this approach. Seatbelt signs are on. We'll go ahead and turn the landing lights once we go above below 10,000 feet. So yeah, it should be good.
Airbus 489, contact London Control 121.28. Have a good evening.
Contact London Control 121.28 Airbus 489. Airbus 489 at flight level 14,000 feet, descending via start to 7,000.
Airbus 489 and London Control identified.
Okay, all good.
Airbus 489 and contacted to a director 119.73.
Contact Heathrow Director on 119.73 Airbus 489. So we're just going to have to go ahead and enter our our landing clearance frequency now, so it's ready. So we just need to switch over simply. So they're going to give it to us like 1 minute before we touch down. And then our Heathrow Tower is 118.505, I believe. Airbus 489 at flight level 12,000, descending via start to 7,000 feet.
Airbus 489, Heathrow Director. Information Yankee current. Good evening. QNH 1008. Expect the ILS approach. Runway 27 left with the Bravo November transition.
Expect landing runway 27 left via the Bravo November transition. QNH 1009. Good evening, Airbus 489.
Negative. QNH 1008.
Said that. QNH 1008, landing runway 27 left via the Bravo November transition via the ILS approach. Airbus 489. Okay.
Airbus 489, cleared direct Billingdon, cross Billingdon at or above 7,000 feet. Cleared ILS approach, runway 27 left.
Cross Bravo November at or above 7,000 feet. Cleared for approach ILS runway 27 left. Direct to BN. Set. Let's go ahead and decrease more speed to 220 knots. We're below 10,000 feet, so we can go ahead and start putting everything back on again.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our final approach into the city. Please turn off all electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at the gate. Ensure your tray tables are put away, your seats are in the full upright position, and your seat belts are fastened. The weather at our destination is currently mild, so we should have a smooth landing. Thank you for flying with us today.
Yeah, we want to see my landing. Yeah, you can.
Shuttle 9 November, maintain 220 knots.
Maintain 220 knots. Shuttle 9 November.
Okay. Doing well. Let's go ahead and put our flaps to 1. As we are now approaching. So we're all good. We are all set up for the approach. So yeah. Cabin crew, please take your seats for landing.
Resume normal speed. Resume normal speed. Shuttle 9 in November.
Cabin is secure and the crew are taking their seats now.
Perfect. Alright. Let's go ahead and switch to there. Decrease our speed now to 205 knots. Let's go ahead and switch to 100s now. Okay, we are all good for the approach. 118.505 or 118.705. I believe.
Shuttle 9 in November, minimum approach speed. Minimum approach speed, Shuttle 9 in November. Speedbird 513, contact Strut Tower 118.705.
Over to Tower 118.705, Speedbird 513, have a good evening.
In a second, we'll decrease our speed even more as we will be turning our final approach onto Heathrow. Go ahead and increase our speed here actually to 220. It's 10 now.
Throw director, Speedbird 34 Victor passing flight level 126, descending to 7,000 feet with information Yankee.
Speedbird 34 Victor, Strut Director, QNH 1008, expect the ILS approach, runway 27 left with the Lima Alpha Mike transition.
QNH 1008, expect the ILS approach, runway 27 left with the Lima Alpha Mike transition. Speedbird 34 Victor.
And decrease to 200 knots now. Perfect. And as I said, we'll be making our final approach any second now.
Shuttle 9 in November, contact Strut Tower 118.705. Over to Tower 118.705, Shuttle 9 in November. Speedbird 34 Victor, cleared direct Lambourne, cross Lambourne at or above 7,000 feet. Cleared ILS approach, runway 27 left.
Cleared direct Lambourne, cross Lambourne at or above 7,000 feet. Cleared ILS approach, runway 27 left, Speedbird 34 Victor.
Flap set to 2.
Airbus 489, a minimum approach speed.
Minimum approach speed, Airbus 489. We're on our minimum approach speed, which is 195 anyway. Go ahead and decrease our speed there. I'm hoping we don't need to do a go around tonight. Okay. Airbus 489 established on the final approach course.
Airbus 489, roger.
Let's go ahead and put our speed to 175. And then put our flaps.
Airbus 489, contact short tower 118.705.
Airbus 489 at flight level 250, established on the final approach course.
Airbus 489, Heathrow Tower, continue.
Continue Airbus 489. Let's go ahead and put our landing gear down. Take the flight computer is now handling
Shuttle 9 in November, monitor ground 121.705, bye-bye.
Ground 121.705, shuttle 9 in November.
165. Gear is successfully down.
Airbus 489 at wind 220 degrees, 10 knots, runway 27 left, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, runway 27 left, Airbus 489. Okay. Go ahead and decrease our speed to 160 and then to 155. Then let's go down to 150. And 1 to 145. Then our maximum stall speeds are 140.
Approaching runway 27 left.
And it will be my aircraft now.
Above. Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50. 30. 20. Retard.
To break off.
Airbus 489 exit left at Sierra 6.
Exit left at Sierra 6, Airbus 489. Okay, we successfully landed here at London Heathrow. Hopefully we won't have too much of a long taxi to the gate.
Airbus 489, contact ground 121.705.
Just turn here quickly. Just hold here. Contact ground on 121.705 Airbus 489. Airbus 489, request taxi to assigned gate.
Airbus 489, taxi to stand 401 via Sierra, Whiskey Tango.
Taxi to gate 41 via Sierra Whiskey Tango Airbus 489. Right, let's just go ahead. Turn off these lights. Oh, who's this? That? Whoa, we got Singapore Airlines 747 that's waiting there. Okay, I'm praying we have to go right. Sierra. Well, we are literally right next to the cargo bays. So let's go ahead and go right. Oh, maybe we... let me just check our charts quickly. On the taxi airport briefing. I just want to check we go to the right gate. Parking stands. So we're going parking... Yeah, so we're going to gate 401. Check. 401. So we're here. Just want to check. I think we do need to go left actually now. Yeah, you go left. Surprised ATC didn't tell me to hold short, but maybe they expected me to get in front of him. Perfect. So we're away from the main airport today. So we're going to the right versus the left. If we were going to the right, we would have to be crossing runway 27 left, 27 right rather, but we don't need to. So taxiing on Sierra, and we'll need to change to Whiskey in a second. So we go ahead and turn right here, and we're tucked to literally right in the corner. 454 is there, so we should be getting close.
Speedbird 34 Victor, taxi to stand 519 via Echo, Bravo, Alpha, Yankee. Taxi to stand 519 via Echo, Bravo, Alpha, Yankee, Speedbird 34 Victor.
Go tucked in right behind. Literally the last one up to the wall. Oh, what is going on here? Do not tell me another plane has taken our parking spot. "401 is here and a plane is in our parking spot." Not sure what we're gonna have to do about that. It might be it's weird. If they're just gonna go here, I'll just make this a parking spot. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and pull here. This is the closest as we're going to get, and we'll just kind of make this parking spot. Sometimes it's weird. I'm not sure if it's glitched between the Microsoft Flight Simulator traffic and the Beyond ATC traffic, and they're two separate traffic injectors. Sometimes you do see an aircraft on top of each other. So we're just going to go ahead and pull here. Okay, successful. Oh, whoa. Successful takeoff. Deboard. That's ground. GP. Sorry. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, okay, just go ahead and turn off all our essential systems, and then I'm going to hop off. Forgot to turn on the APU. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching another video of the GLA 101. Very sorry for that slight weird ending there. It does happen. I'll just say that ATC was a slight glitch with them, and I'll just say they told us to pull in here. Anyway, thank you for watching. Now plane is going to be all weird. Thank you for watching another video of the G-Gamer 101. It was nice to do that nice short hop, especially in a night flight. Once again, thank you for watching. Everything is now turned off. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. I'll just go ahead and get some stairs here. There you go. So at least it looks like a parking stand. There you go. Yeah, it's weird. Maybe I need to have a look into that. If I've got 2 traffic injectors, I need to make sure to turn them off, because this should be a free parking spot for us. But anywho, we're all good. Anyway, thank you for watching another video of the G-Gamer 101. I'm going to go ahead and just shut off the aircraft fully now. Yeah, now you can. Both are off. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching, and thank you for watching this night flight. Bye now.